Race 2 of the doubleheader from Daytona is live on NBC. We're live. Who's going to win the Coke doubleheader? Race number 2, 400 miles, 160 laps. Savannah Call won last night, and she's starting in 10th. Ava Shipman starting in the top 10, same as Carson Healy and Erin Todd. Now let's go trackside. Race fans, if you're able to, please rise if you're race fans, please rise for the playing of our national anthem. And here to play our national anthem on the piano, please welcome Sheet Music Boss, the jazz version. Thank you, and now it's time to see where your favorite drivers are starting. Row number 1, Lyric Tanner and Nathan Rockhill. Row 2, Charlie Cole and Erin Todd. Row 3, Caitlin Healy, Ava Shipman. Row 4, Matthew Johnson, Avery Shipley. Row 5, Tesla and Miguel Roy, last night's winner, Savannah Call. Row 6, Nolan Fernando, Chelsea Johnson. Row 7, Matthew Darmel, Madison Bowling. Row 8, Jenna Lucas when Carson Cole. Row 9, Matthew Godwin when Delilah Shipley. Row 10, Scott Stauffer when Jack Moon. Row 11, Brady Savant when Riley Scott. Row 12, Jacob Spencer and Carson Healy. Row 13, Alex Johnson when Cameron Evans. Row 14 now, Kendall Homan, Bella Gillum. Row 15, we get to Dory Logan when Nancy Stauffer, and starting last, it's Leandro Ortega. And now the music has died down, but the music you all have to hear is the sound of the engines. Race number 2, Under the Lights from Daytona. And we're underway at the Daytona International Speedway for race 2 here in Daytona. Who's going to win this one? Lyric Tanner win. Nathan Rockhill 1 and 2. Caitlin Healy won race 1 of the doubleheader last season. And she's going for second. She's going for third, but she can't take it away. As Todd uses the outside. Great run by Erin. As here comes the number 21. It's now door to door for the lead. Rockhill wants the lead, but Tanner wants it as well. Tanner inside, Rockhill outside. Who's going to lead the first lap in Daytona? Out of turn 4 here in race 2. Lyric Tanner is going to lead lap 1 here at the Daytona International Speedway. Caitlin Healy clears for 4th. As here comes Ava Shipman and Matthew Johnson. They're both on the move. But look at Erin Todd. She wants to retake fourth. As we see in last, right, as we see Nancy Stoffer in last. Once again, for the second night in a row, she's not having a great race. Bella Gillen not doing that good. Jacob Spencer in 22nd. As Tanner out of 4 is going to lead lap number 2 here in Daytona. Charlie Cole holds third, but here comes the number 83 of Caitlin Healy. Caitlin Healy's fast. And here comes Ava Shipman. She's into the top 5 here. She's in 5th over Erin Todd. Rocco 1 second here. Great run through turn 3 and 4. Rocco using the inside. But look how strong Erin Todd is on the outside. I mean, not Erin Todd, Lyric Tanner. Tanner out of 4. She will continue to lead as we have a battle for 3rd. Caitlin Healy is there. Todd's going back for 5th and will clear for 5th over Ava Shipman. Matthew Godwin is in the field tonight. Can he get to victory lane? Look at Stella Mitford. Delilah Shipley inside the top 11. The 70 car in 11th here. As Nango and Avery Shipley also inside the top 10. There's Matthew Godwin in the 2. He sits 21st right now. Charlie Cole has cleared for 2nd. She was fast last night, and now she's fast once again tonight. There was a spin. Carson Healy. No. Kendall Holman was the car that went around. I thought it was Carson Healy, but no, it's Kendall Holman. Her car is destroyed. That's the first spin that we've seen in the past couple of days here. And she's the first lap car to be in the mix. How many wrecks will we see here? We're here tonight in Daytona. As they kept their cars safe last night, and now they're not keeping their cars safe today. Holman was the first car to go around here in Daytona. Rockwell 3rd. Is Kendall Holman gonna pit? No, she's not. Well, I don't think so. No, she runs the outside. Tanner on the inside. Great run on Kendall Holman. Charlie Cole, great run on Tanner. On lap 6 of 160. It's still Tanner who leads in Daytona. Rocco 1 second. Right down there, right down on the inside. Great run by Rockhill. Look at Erin Todd now. She's now going beside with the number 21. As I think Kendall Holman's actually pitting this time. No, she's not. She did not get sideways. Tanner continues to run in the lead. Todd is now going up against Caitlin Healy. Great racing here from Daytona. As we see Delilah Shipley still running in that 11th spot. Caitlin Healy leads. Rockhill wants to lead. 1 second. That's not Caitlin Healy. That's Lyric Tanner. Lyric Tanner leads here in Daytona. as Kendall Holman continues to run in last. She may go lap down soon as Tanner wants to lap her. Now Tanner going down to the inside, but gets slowed by the 19. As the 21 and 33 close the gap back in on the 29. Jacob Spencer back down with 24th. Tanner continues to lead. Almost a wreck in the back of the field with Ortega. Carson Healy runs in 26. Gillum and Spencer now side by side. Spencer clears Gillum as it's Tanner who continues to lead. Erlen Todd to third over Charlie Cole. How about that? Team Penske number 22. Actually, how about Team Penske in general this year? With the first three of their starts, only one of them has been running the top 10, but Erlen Todd dominated the Great American Race to not win. Cameron Evans dominated last night but did not win. And now Erlen Todd's running the top 10. Gillum running back down in 25th. Spencer running fast, and here comes Gillum now. Delilah Shipley, Savannah Cole side by side for the 11th spot. As it's Tanner who continues to lead, but we have a battle for the lead. Rocco wants to lead. Down to the inside, down turn 1. Rocco's right there. Tanner blocks though. 150 to go, coming to 149 remaining. 149 laps to go at the Daytona International Speedway at the World Center of Racing. Daytona, here comes Erlen Todd now. And the last time she was running up front on an oval, she almost won that one, and that was last week in the Great American Race. 2 races ago, to be exact. Rocco wants to lead. Great run down on the inside by Nathan. He gets a great run, and now he goes to the outside as Todd gets a great run again on Rock Hill. Look at Caitlin Healy right there. Matthew Johnson in the top 10 as well. That 55 car was once again fast tonight. Right now we see Lyric Tanner leading here at the Daytona International Speedway. There will at least be 2 commentating breaks since this is a long race. Tanner looking to lead onto lap 14, which is the first commentating break. But before we go to the commentating break, Erlen Todd will take second away, but Rock Hill's outside. Actually, we're pushing the commentating break back in 2 laps. So on lap 16, that's when the commentating break will be. Here comes the 22. Todd right there. Rock Hill, door to door for second. And Todd will clear for second. Erlen Todd, the Team Penske 22, runs in second and now wants to lead. She goes down to the inside. It's going to be side by side as Erlen Todd moves her 22 car up front. Team Penske leads another lap in Daytona. Team Penske has always been strong here in the Crazy Sports Kid League. And now this year, Evans dominated, led over 175 laps last night, and now Erlen Todd leads. Caitlin Healy is on the move. McElroy as well. She sits back there in 6th. Spencer in 22nd. Homan still runs in last. As it's still Erlen Todd out of 4 who leads here in race 3 and the doubleheader race number 2. Let's ride along with Erlen Todd. She has bumper cam and you are watching with the Coke doubleheader race number 2 for Daytona. We are back live in Daytona. Who's going to win race number 2? How about Avery Shipley? She sits in 3rd. She has a fast car, and she is a good Daytona racer. She's going for 2nd, as Todd's going for the lead. And yes, I am going to try to commentate for the final 90 laps here in Daytona, as Caitlin Healy leads. Nolan Vernago in the top 5. Jack Moon in the top 10. Johnson, Rockhill, Cole, and the one, the only, Savannah Call round out the top 10 here in Daytona. 90 remaining here at the Daytona International. Matthew Godwin sits in the top running, sits in 13th. How about that? Godwin with the top 13 run tonight. Sorry for that. Matthew Godwin 13th. As up front still Caitlin Healy, who is leading at Daytona. She's trying to win her 2nd ever Daytona race. Avery Shipley is looking for her 4th Daytona win. Avery Shipley so good here in Daytona. She is about to tie her mother with 4 wins at Daytona if she can hold off. I mean, if she can hang on and take the lead away. Jacob Spencer sits in 19th here. We're here tonight, here in Daytona. That 65 is fast. Can Healy get to victory lane? That's Caitlin, not Carson. Jenna Lucas still having a great year. 14th so far. Ava Shipman has dropped back, same as Delilah Shipley. Jake Spencer going for 18th. Carson Healy in 23rd. That's down turn 1. We have a battle for 2nd and maybe a battle for the lead, as Erlen Todd running the outside, trying to take the lead away from Caitlin Healy. And now Shipley, Avery, going to the inside. She won 2nd over Erlen Todd. The Archie Jeans, 22. Great run out of 4 by the 22. Redarmal, down turn 4, looking for a spot in 18th, and he will take it away. And Dory Logan is also on the move as well. Carson Healy to 23rd. Still in 23rd. As Caitlin Healy continues to lead. We have a battle for 3rd now. 2nd. Caitlin Healy leads. Here comes the 9. Down on the inside, but the 22 clears as she gets a great run on your leader. Sorry for that. Battle for 12th. Matthew Godwin looking to be in the top 12. As here comes with the Queen's sister, the princess of all racing, Avery Shipley. It's side by side for second. Shipley outside. Todd inside. Shipley will fall back to third and maybe fourth as here comes Tanner. Lyric Tanner's on the move. Shipley now going down to the inside, wanting a spot. How about Jack Moon inside the top 10? Can he win for the second time this year? Carson Healy turning into being a great Daytona racer. She's in the 83. Let's ride along with Avery Shipley. She has a roof cam. As you can see, there's no sunshine. There's no sign of blue. I mean, there is some blue sky, but you can see the stars shining brightly here in Daytona on lap 78. Carson Healy continues to lead in Daytona. Nathan Rockhill back down in 7th. Battle for 10th. Chelsea Johnson to the top 10. We haven't said anything about her lately. And here comes Matthew Godwin as well. Way down to the inside. Goes Godwin, and here comes Shipman as well. Look at Jacob Spencer. He's about to put a pass on the 70 of the Queen. Tanner in 3rd, and I was going for 2nd. Tanner side by side for 2nd on lap 79 and 160. Lyric Tanner continues to lead here in season 22 at the Daytona International. Matthew Godwin still runs in 12th. He's trying to find his way back to victory lane. Godwin in the Flynn number 2 for Team Penske. Very fast. Tanner back to 2nd. Under the lights from Daytona, race 2 of the doubleheader. Nango now going for 4th on Avery Shipley. Jack Moon there in 6th. Rockhill in 7th. All double wide in this pack, and maybe 3 wide as we see Savannah Cole get into the wall. Almost a crash. And that will allow Matthew Godwin to get into the top 10. What a hit. With 70 to go. With 80 to go, Godwin is now in the top 10 as Lyric Tanner leads in Daytona. And Savannah Call got into the outside wall. Delilah Shipley falling back. Carson Healy, Jacob Spencer side by side. Healy to 18th. Well over Spencer. Carson Cole also on the move. You see Godwin in the top 10. As Tanner, 79 laps to go. Matthew Godwin almost got caught up in a wreck, but that contact made him get into the top 10. Godwin sits in 10th. Nick Green is not racing. Lyric Tanner leads here on lap 82. Battle for 10th. Ava Shipman in the 42. To 10th once again. Ava Shipman was showing us why she really wanted to get back into this league. Crossover move. Here comes the Flynn number 2 of Matthew Godwin. Godwin back into the top 10. Godwin back into the top 10 as you see Savannah Call, who got the worst of that incident, that she got right into the wall. It was an early wreck for Kendall Holman. She sits in last. Todd now 1 second over Caitlin Healy on lap 83. Lyric Tanner got the pole today for tonight's race as Nolan Fernango moves into the 4th spot. Jack Moon on the move as well. Over the past few seasons, there have been a lot of different moves and silly season moves, like Godwin moving into the Team Penske number 2. That was a huge move. Now Godwin ran a couple seasons in the CSKL when he was in the number 2 for Team Penske there, and he won a few races, and now he's back in this league racing in the number 2 for Team Penske. Matthew Johnson sits in 8th. Erin Todd wants to lead. She wants to win here in Daytona. Here comes the 83 back on the outside. The 83 onto the 22 as lap 85 is on the board. How is Jenna Lucas, the rookie? She's going for 13th. Jenna Lucas is going to win a race this year, I think. Probably next week on the road course. Jenna Lucas showing her strength as these longer races are not hurting her. As it's still side by side for 17th. Jacob Spencer, Carson Healy. Delilah Shipley right there as well in the 70. Spencer in the 65. Carson Healy in the 27. Matthew Godwin's teammates were Cameron Evans in the 12. And Erin Todd in the 22. Side by side, almost contact. As the Team Penske 22 wants the lead. But right now she can't take it away. Tanner tried to put the 19 a lap down, but she couldn't. They are going to catch lap traffic soon. As Healy and Spencer continue to run side by side and continue to make contact. Sorry for that. Jacob Spencer, the rookie, versus the veteran Carson Healy, who is a great race car driver, and he is a baseball Hall of Famer. Healy gets hit from the 65. Spencer re-clears him. As it's still Lyric Tanner who leads. And now here comes the season 20 champion, Nolan Fernango. Last season, well, first of all, here comes Nathan Rockhill, who has won at Daytona before, and he wants another Daytona victory. Jack Moon won the Great American Race, and now he's running up front as well. Shipman, Godwin, side by side for position. Number 10, but Ava Shipman has it. '17th, it's side by side for that spot. Shipley has the has the inside, with Jacob Spencer on the outside. Spencer, great run on the outside though, and will retake that spot away. Erin Todd in the Team Penske 22, great run. Through turn 4, here comes Caitlin Healy. She wants to retake the lead. She's right there to the outside of Tanner, but Tanner goes up and blocks. Rocco back to 4th. Caitlin Healy now going down to the inside. Rocco wants 3rd on Erin Todd. And it looks like that he may take that position away this lap. He gets sideways. He almost goes around on the back straightaway. Entering the back straightaway, I mean. And it's still Lyric Tanner on lap 89 who leads. But here comes Caitlin Healy. Nice move by Caitlin. It's now side by side for the lead. Tanner will lose the lead, and Caitlin Healy is back up front here in Daytona. Can she get her second Daytona win and her third career victory? Caitlin Healy won race 1 of the doubleheader last year at this racetrack, and now season 22 this season, lap 90 of 160 is on the board. Last night it was Savannah Call who brought her name back to victory lane. But Jack Moon and Savannah Call both broke their losing streaks. And who's going to break their losing streak tonight? How about Charlie Cole? She's in 8th. And how about Matthew Godwin as well? Move Godwin into the 9th spot and maybe the 8th spot. Godwin in the Team Penske number 2 is coming to life. We are not counting out with the possibility of a Matthew Godwin victory for the second time in Daytona. He has only one career Daytona victory. That came back in season number 1 when he spun. It was a spin to win for Matthew Godwin that race. Matthew Godwin has some crazy highlights in his career. And now since he's back, he has yet to make another name for himself, and he has yet to bring his last name back to victory lane. Riley Scott is also on the move. Battle for 17th continues. Jacob Spencer versus Carson Healy. The battle between two friends. Spencer pushing the 27, but Healy has the inside. Spencer now going back down to the inside. It's now side by side again. Shipley wants to make it 3 wide, but she can't. We've seen 3 wide before. It's not worked before. I mean, it has not worked yet. Wow. Delilah Shipley, the veteran, the 2-time champion Delilah Shipley, very fast. Nango back to 4th. And now he wants 3rd. As we see Matthew Godwin still running the 10th spot. Can Godwin get back to victory lane here in Daytona? For the second time in his career, maybe. I mean, I know that he will clear for 9th as he's going back for 8th. Savannah Cole is also on the move. Todd to 2nd. Nango to 3rd. And he won 2nd over Erlen Todd. Nolan Fernando wants to put his name up front. And right now he has. Matthew Godwin almost ran into the wall. As you see great racing. Jack Moon goes around. And there's a wreck. Godwin is involved. And the big one happens down the back straightaway. Spencer's involved. Crazy wreck. Godwin, huge hit. Ava Shipman is up in the air. And for the second time, the 42 has flipped. Godwin, oh my goodness, crazy crash here in Daytona. Who is this? $31 drivers left. There's Ava Shipman. The big one has happened in Daytona. Avery Shipley slow on the racetrack. Jack Moon as well. What a wreck. That just took out some of the best competitors. But Ava Shipman is still driving that thing. What a wreck that was. Nango to the lead in Daytona. We were waiting for a wreck to happen, and it has. Nolan Fernando to the lead. That took out most of the top runners as well. Only the top 10 didn't get involved. The top 10 did not get involved. How about Delilah Shipley into the top 10? We're here in Daytona. There is a few cars with damage. Nolan Fernando stuck in lap traffic. Caitlin Healy coming quickly. Healy wants the lead again. Caitlin Healy can't take the lead quite yet. If you're now just joining us, the big one just happened at Daytona. Here in the Crazy Sports Kid League. Lap 97. The big one happened, and it was a crazy one. Carson Healy somehow avoided the whole thing, and he's in Carson Healy top 10 run here in Daytona. Now that is what I call luck. That took out the best competitors. That took out Matthew Godwin. He was involved, but we first saw Jack Moon get sideways as well. Now this is going to be another wreck, I think. Matthew Johnson was also involved. Wow, great racing. Johnson right there, if he's pitting. Oh! Nango goes around in front of the field. That takes out the fastest cars. Carson Healy does not get involved, and he takes second. He takes third. Carson Healy could have some luck in this and win Daytona. Erlen Todd destroyed. Carson Healy has some damage, but it's not that big. And the other wreck happens. What a race. Chaotic finish to the end. Everybody's being aggressive. They're not saving their cars. And this could possibly be a Carson Healy comeback victory. Could Carson Healy pull the upset and win Daytona? Erlen Todd into the wall. She's going to pit, which means now it's going to be a battle between Lyric Tanner and Carson Healy for the lead / win. Jenna Lucas, slow on the racetrack, goes down, blocks the 29. Wow. Wow. Just wow. Crazy racing in Daytona. Lyric Tanner leads 1 second lead over Carson Healy. Savannah Cole into the third spot. She could possibly win this one. Matthew Godwin back down to 21st. Here comes Carson Healy. He is closing in on your leader. That big one changed everything. That big wreck changed everything. Todd, a lap down. Todd slow. This is going to help the 27. Almost another big one. Carson Healy almost involved when this one. Healy down to the inside, 3 wide down the back straightaway. Savannah Cole, is she going to sweep Daytona? Dude, Savannah Cole may sweep Daytona. 60 to go, coming to 59 to go. 59 laps to go in Daytona. And let's ride along with Savannah Cole, last night's winner. She has the visor cam. You are watching with the Coke doubleheader from Daytona. Short commentating break, 50 laps to go. And just like that, we have a battle for the lead. It's a battle between Lyric Tanner and Carson Healy. Madison Bowling is actually in the top running, too. Wait, is that Leandro Ortega? Ortega is in the top 10. After all the chaos. Stolfren is. Delilah Shipley is. And Shipley must have gone around again because she had some heavy damage. Delilah Shipley will be pitting. I'm sorry for that again. Lyric Tanner continues to lead in Daytona. Can she win under the lights in a thrilling end to this one? Lyric Tanner up front, Carson Healy running in second, Savannah Call third, Riley Scott fourth, Maddie Bowling fifth, and Ortega is in sixth. Who's going to win in Daytona? Comes to lap 116 of 160. Lyric Tanner leads. This has been a very interesting final half to the race too, as they are catching lap traffic as well. Healy closing the gap on Lyric Tanner. How about Carson Healy? Nowhere near up front, and now he's in second. But we're seeing that he does not have that much of a fast car right now. Great racing here from Daytona, and it looks like that the 70 and the 77 must have gotten caught up in a wreck, because both of them is still destroyed. The 42 in the back, the 51 in the back. Great racing. Here it is down the back straightaway. Great run by the number 27. As you see the 65 being very aggressive. As the 18, Savannah Call is going to clear with the 65. As the top two have a 6-second advantage over Savannah Call. Battle for ninth, Caitlin Healy right there. Wow. Actually, Kendall Holman. Okay. Well, that was an early spin, too. And she's actually in the top 10. A surprise in Daytona 31 cars left, and they are catching lap traffic, and the lap car is Erlen Todd. How about Jacob Spencer right now? Running in 12th. Wow, not bad by Jacob Spencer, the rookie. Who knew that we would be talking about Erlen Todd being a lap car in 11th? You saw the moon there. Under the lights at Daytona. Great racing still, as they are catching lap traffic though. Savannah Cole still pouncing on the 65, trying to pass him, and will. Avery Shipley in 20th. We almost saw another wreck on the front straightaway. On the front stretch. Godwin was almost got up in another one. He sits 18th right now. Now 19th. Godwin, Healy right there, right on the rear end of the 29. Down to the inside. Will Erlen Todd let Lyric Tanner pass? No, she will not. As Carson Healy wants to lead. And we weren't even thinking about Carson Healy having a chance to win. And yet here he is on lap 120. Next time by will be 40 to go. And Carson Healy has a chance to win in Daytona. He's won on the road course before, and now he's looking to win on the road course, and now he's looking to win on the oval here in Daytona. Can he become the first driver to ever win on both the road course and the oval at the Daytona International Speedway? Tanner fast. She couldn't pass that 22, as that 27 is right there. The 18 and 65 continue to make contact. Dory Logan running in the 13th spot. Jenna Lucas, not bad, sitting in, I think, 16th. Yeah, Jenna Lucas, the rookie from Pat Green Motorsports, sitting in 16th. Not bad. Not a bad rookie debut, not a bad rookie start when Daytona for her. As Tanner, Healy, Call, Scott, Bowling, Ortega. The top 5 are all veterans. The top 6. No, the top 5 are all veterans. As Ortega is not a veteran. Last year, he technically is, but last year he was a rookie. He was the rookie of the year last year. Emmett Green was the rookie of the year last year. As we saw Leandro Ortega win the first race of the year last season. As we see Healy now, great run to the back of the 29. Let's ride along with Carson Healy for a few laps. He has a bonnet cam. And as we ride along with Carson Healy, even a second would do. Finished 7th last night, and now this is a completely different number 27 car, as he runs in second. How about the season 18 champion Lyric Tanner up front? Can she win? We're here in Daytona. Savannah Call looking for another victory. Looking to sweep Daytona here this weekend. May the 4th be with you. They were saving their cars last night, but tonight they aren't. As we see 30 cars left. Lyric Tanner leads. Carson Healy right there. Great run by Healy. He wants to lead. Down turn 1 and 2. Jack Moon caused the first big wreck. As Bella Gillum continues to have a rough season so far here in the Crazy Sportsky League. She runs in 27th. Healy now, right to the rear end of the 29. Next time by, it'll be 35 laps to go at Daytona. Carson Healy runs in 20th. I mean, not Carson Healy. Matthew Godwin runs in 20th. As Tanner looks to lap the 22, but she can't. As the 27 gets a great run. Great run through out of turn 4 by Lyric Tanner to the back of the 22. But it's not going to work out as Healy's right back there once again. And now we see Savannah Call right there in third. Remember, she also was in a scuff up as well earlier when it was 3 wide. Nolan Fernando flipped. 2 cars have flipped. 3 cars have flipped today. I think Cameron Evans actually out of the race. I think that was Cameron Evans actually flipped. Which means Cameron Evans is out of the race. And Team Penske number 12, who dominated last night, is I think out of the race. Let's see. Still a top 10 for Delilah Shipley. She sits in 7th. We know that the 60 is still in the race. Yeah, Cameron Evans is out of the race here in Daytona. Now on lap 127, it's still Lyric Tanner who leads. She got the pole as well. Left for tonight's race. The race started in the evening, and now, great run by Carson Healy to the back of Tanner. Now will he try to make a veteran move and go down to the inside and try to take the lead? No, he will not. As we see Savannah Call and Jacob Spencer battle, not for position, as they are trying to close back in on the leaders. Carson Healy, great run. Through out of turn 4, we saw Tanner use the outside. That hurt her though. As Healy's on the move. Carson Healy looking to win here in Daytona. This is a great race. Can Tanner get to victory lane? Here comes Healy with a great run to the back of Tanner. But he can't take the lead away. Not quite yet though. Next time by will be 30 laps to go. As the laps continue to wind down, we almost see another wreck with Savannah Call. Jacob Spencer fighting the veteran Savannah Call. But this is going to be another great rookie day, and I think his career best finish of 12th by Jacob Spencer, but he may get passed too later. 30 laps to go in Daytona. It's still anybody's race. Well, I mean, it's not. It's not anybody's race up front, like in the remaining cars. Like it's maybe the top two's race, or maybe Savannah Cole can do something and close the gap back 1 liters. Actually, I think she is. Yeah, she is. Savannah Cole could potentially go back to back in Daytona. Lyric Tanner continues to lead. Delilah Shipley continues to run in the top 10 as Avery runs in 17th. Healy falling back. Tanner now. Great run to the 22. She cannot put the 22 lap down as here comes Carson Healy once again. 3rd place, Savannah Cole closing the gap. Lyric Tanner up front on lap 133. The race is getting down to the nitty gritty. It ain't over till it's over. It could be Carson Healy's race. Carson Healy could easily win this one. Look at the cars behind as well. A lot of it shuffling for position back here. As Delilah Shipley has 10 seconds it's 10 seconds behind Leandro Ortega for 6th. Good news is that Delilah Shipley is gonna get another top 10. I think her first in the 70. Kyler Henry had a lot of hope coming in for Savannah Cole this year, and now since she's won, she's looking to be like the championship favorite as she may be sweeping Daytona. Great run by Carson Healy. He is a racing superstar. That's Carson Healy. But he has to face the veteran in the name of Lyric Tanner. Tanner has been fast. Healy has been faster. Ever so slightly. Healy is closing, and don't look now though, but Savannah Cole is closing as well. Same as the 4th place running driver like of Riley Scott, and the 5th place running driver like of Maddie Bowling. Tanner down to the inside. It's still a 3-second advantage over Savannah Cole. Carson Healy running outside. Great run out of the 27 as the 29 gets there. And to the rear end of the 29, to the rear end of the 22 goes Tanner. 25 laps remaining in Daytona. Lyric Tanner continues to lead. Nancy Softman, they're in 8th in the top 10. Great run out of her. Kendall Holman has not had the race that she's wanted when she's still in the top 10. Todd in 11th. There's Logan, Spencer, Johnson, Lucas. 24 laps to go under the lights in Daytona. Savannah Cole 2 seconds back. She still has enough time to go back to back in Daytona. We may see what Savannah Cole's surprise. We may see a Carson Healy upset Carson Healy did not have a great beginning to the race at all. He kept on running in the back with Jacob Spencer. At one point, he was battling for 17th, and now he's battling for the lead. "23 laps of racing in Daytona left for Lyric Tanner. Here comes the 27 as the 29 got slowed up by the 22. And this is going to allow the 18 to close. It's still Tanner who leads. Delilo Shipley continues to run in the top 10 in 7th. Avery Shipley in 17th. And it looks like that it's going to be another top 5, top 10 day for Carson Healy in Daytona. Jacob Spencer, he wants 11th, and as he and Savannah Call are closing the gap on the leaders. Carson Healy got so lucky to not be caught up like in the big one, like in the 2 big wrecks. As we see Tanner using the inside, trying to close the gap back on the 22. It is down from 3 and 4. Great run out of the 29. But Tanner gets slowed as we see that lap cars continue to be a problem as Call, Spencer, and Logan are now moving forward. Next time by will be 20 laps to go. Savannah Call running there in 3rd. Can she go back to back in Daytona? Can she sweep the weekend? Can she sweep Daytona? She won last night in this series in the 18. Now in the same car she had last night. She runs in 3rd, and she is in the same position she was in last night as well. Tanner continues to lead. How about Lyric Tanner's chances? Tanner may win this one. How about Carson Healy, her teammate? Nick Green on the Carson Healy pit box. We saw when Healy avoided those wrecks, and Nick Green was super excited as he is rooting on his friend Carson Healy. Matthew Godwin still sits in 20th. Top 20. Still a top 20, but not good at all. Tanner, great run back to Todd. But Todd is there. Healy is there. He almost made it side by side for the lead. Almost 3 wide as Savannah Call is now a second behind. Now it's 2 seconds back. Great racing here from Daytona. As we see the Wester, number 29, lead in Daytona. Can Lyric Tanner win tonight? And now coming to lap 143. Comes to 18 laps to go. The roof cam for 1 full lap. Presented by Wester. With official partner Will Lyric Tanner and GTH Motorsports. Great racing out of the 29 and the 27 of Carson Healy, who's right behind. As you see Tanner getting a great run on the 22. As she's trying to lap the 22. And it looks like that the dirty air was just too dirty for Tanner. Healy around the outside. And new leader in Daytona, it's Carson Healy. Lap 144, but side by side, and Healy quickly clears for the lead. 17 to go. Carson Healy is your new leader in Daytona. But Lyric Tanner wants to retake the lead again. Look how fast the 27 is. And Tanner retakes the lead from Carson Healy. And Tanner thought that with the run that the 27 got to the 22, that she would be able to lap Airline top, but she couldn't. Next time by, 15 to go. Jacob Spencer when Savannah called drafting as they're trying to catch the leaders. You see Tanner right on the apron. She got slow right there. Savannah called 2 seconds back, but it is closing. And it is closing, not by much, but ever so slightly. Savannah Call is closing. Back across the line, 15 laps to go at the Daytona International Speedway. Carson Healy running the outside. We see him getting a great run. Down the back straightaway. Healy still closing the gap on your leader. Look at the 65. He's right there. He could potentially finish in 11th. Comes to 14 to go. Tanner slow, as the 22 is not going to be put a lap down, and Carson Healy is right there. Third place is now closing the gap with the lap car with Jacob Spencer. Sold out crowds last night and tonight here in Daytona. Savannah Call Lee, is in third. You saw Tanner get sideways. Boy, I'm tired. Tanner, right there, cannot take the lead away. 13 laps to go for Lyric Tanner, Carson Healy, and Savannah Call here in Daytona. As we know now, that Savannah Call is now the threat to win the is now the threat to win is now once again the threat to win tonight. Carson Healy wants the lead as we now see Savannah Call in the mix now. Call right there. She has now passed the 65, but Spencer now going back on the inside. Tanner trying to lap the 22, but she couldn't. As here comes the 18. Call 1 second over Healy. We know that Carson Healy is kind of slow. And now this draft may help the 27. Spencer on the inside. You saw Call get sideways again. Savannah Call is going to wreck. Well, I'm saying that right now because that's the second time that call has saved it. Pretty soon, Savannah Call is going to wreck. Carson Healy up front with 10 laps to go. They're coming to 29 sideways. And Healy pulling away from Lyric Tanner. It's not been a day that everybody wanted to have, including Carson Healy. Running in deep top 20 territory, like in 17th, 18th all day long, all night long, is now leading with 9 laps to go. Who knew? No one knew that Carson Healy was going to be up front in the final few laps here in this 400-mile event. Only 2 commentating breaks, 1 long one and 1 short one. 1 very short one. Carson Healy leads. Tanner now wants to lead down to the inside, down through turn 3 and 4. Healy outside, Tanner inside. Healy blocks Tanner. 8 remaining in Daytona for Carson Healy. Can he pull a Caitlin Healy when win on the Oval of Daytona? He's won on the road course before, and that I think was 2 years ago when season number 20. When season number 20, I think it was when Healy won on the road course here. Carson Healy, since then, has turned into being one of the biggest veterans and one of the biggest threats in this crazy sports good league. Tanner right there. Tanner, great run, but she can't take the lead. Shipley still runs in 7th. Matthew Godwin runs in 19th. Carson Healy using the deep inside lane. Can he lap the 22? Comes to 6 laps to go. Carson Healy leads. Although the 29 is in second, although the 22 is in front of Healy, 6 to go now. Although the lap car in front of Healy, although the car in front of Healy is a lap car, Carson Healy still has clean air, and that is why Tanner has not been able to pass him quite yet. Now Carson Healy just has 6 laps until he wins another race. Until not, because here comes Tanner. Down to the inside, down the back straightaway. Lyric Tanner's there, and now through turn 3 and 4, Tanner, great run. She uses the inside. But Healy extends his lead over Tanner. And now back onto the front stretch. 5 laps to go in Daytona. Healy looking for another win. Looking for his first win of the year. With his first win of the year coming in race number 3. We saw Jack Moon win the first race of the year. Last Saturday night. Saturday night racing last night. Savannah Call won. Savannah Call won last night. Saturday night under the lights, it was Call winning. And now tonight under the lights. Under the lights racing from Daytona. 4 laps of racing left for Carson Healy and Lyric Tanner. There was a schedule change too. Circuit of the Americas is back on the schedule, replacing the Red Bull Ring. And how about this? It will be an evening race next Sunday. Next Sunday evening at Watkins Glen. That should be a fun one as well. In Watkins Glen, New York, and it is going to be a dry one. Coming around to take 3 laps to go. Healy, right there, slowed up once again by the 22. 3 laps of racing left at the Daytona International Speedway. Lyric Tanner right there, great run to the back of Healy. But you see Healy, great run, coming back around to take 2 laps to go. It ain't over till it's over. It's just now a battle between Healy and Tanner. Tanner inside, Healy outside. Not side by side. 2 laps of racing left in Daytona. It looks like that Carson Healy tried to lap the 22, but it didn't work. Carson Healy's speed is not decreasing, it's increasing. Carson Healy. So I know he's a veteran, but this will still be a surprise win if he can hang on. Tanner still a few more shots. 1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. Healy has it made right now. Healy side by side, and is gonna put Erlen Todd a lap down. Healy, only 1 car surrounds him and Lyric Tanner, and that is the lap car of Erlen Todd. Even if Todd passes the 27, which she's not, she's pushing Carson Healy. It's an Daytona upset. One of the slowest cars all day avoids the wrecks, and Carson Healy is going to win at the Daytona Oval, race number 2. Under the lights, Carson Healy, out of nowhere, comes back to win this race after we're hanging out deep in the field all day. And Jacob Spencer, his best career finish, is in 12th. Delilah Shipley, when she crosses the line, she will be finishing in 7th. Shipley will finish in 7th. Avery Shipley, we know, will be finishing in 18th. Great race for Daytona. And it's Carson Healy pulling the upset tonight. Kendall Holman gets the top 10. What a race. Leandro Ortega finishes in 6th. Not bad. Jacob Spencer in 12th. Erlen Todd in 11th. 1 lap down. As it was Cameron Evans only running 93 laps, finishing last. Bella Gillum continues to have a rough year, finishes 27th. As we see Matthew Godwin picking up 19th. But it's all about Carson Healy. Kalen Healy actually... Well, here's the thing. Both Healys led laps. Kalen Healy led a lap limb, and Carson Healy led the final 10 laps to win here in Daytona. Carson Healy is your winner at the from the Daytona International Speedway. I am your host, Fast Runner 99. I thank you for watching the Coke doubleheader Congratulations to Savannah Call on last night's win and Carson Healy on tonight's win. Thanks for watching.